Okay, there we go, and we are live. One sec, just gotta make sure everything is sent to all of the right people. And it is going live right now. Alright. Yes, Shiny Charm Kayla is here. We do love our Shiny Charm Kayla. There we go, things are working. And how is everyone doing this morning? Hopefully everyone is doing well. There we go, okay. And can't hear anything. Strange. Oh, I didn't click on it.
Holy, how you been? I haven't seen you in a long time. Hi, you got responsibility. How does that make you feel? I've been busy, okay? I gotta recruit some more.
I briefly thought I was connected and the audio wasn't coming through, but then I realized, oh wait, I just didn't click on the actual link to the green thing wasn't appearing on the bottom of my screen. Like, oh, I screwed up.
I'm pretty sure you have to link the stream and zing.
No, I just mean like to join voice call.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Will Dork will get her shiny tortoise. Find out.
So find out next time on Briefcase Simulator, the Purgatory.
I mean, I have until like 1, and then I'm gonna go take a nap, hang out with my dog.
Naps are good.
Yeah.
Naps are very good. Yeah, I'm just.
I only have like 7 hours to sleep.
Oh boy.
Good.
Hey.
Because I went to bed at like 1:30, which I never do.
Why did you go to bed at 1:30?
I didn't want to go to bed.
Fair.
And sleep insomnia is a thing.
Makes sense. Yeah, I have insomnia as well.
So guys, it's Mel's birthday today. Can we have like a roll of happy birthday?
Happy birthday, Mel!
And I didn't even know.
Also, for anyone on my end, I'm just in a voice chat with Adorky Shan. Exit Michaela, can you go grab Adorky's link, please? She is currently doing Briefcase Simulator, and a shiny hunt that broke my spirit when I did it.
My spirit's already breaking.
No, don't break Adorky. We believe in you.
I bet you that once I get this shiny, I'm gonna get all of the other starters from Diamond and see how long it takes me in Sword and Shield. See if I get it. Get it faster.
I mean, I guess it depends, like the timer for resets. I guess is how long it would take.
Yeah.
Hey, Alpha.
It's a minute. I kind of wish it was. You can just go straight to Briefcase.
Oh yeah, Platinum did that. Platinum was a lot kinder. Well, I mean, you also don't have like the whole cutscene of things, and it's also bad in.
Someone on and gets rid of this and just goes straight to the briefcase.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, what also just takes long is like the loading time it takes the game to boot up.
Yeah, this game has been made on Unity.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like the amount of loading time. It's one because that was something that I noticed with Mystery Dungeon DX when I played it for the first time. I noticed it feels a lot slower than cause I played Red and Blue Rescue Team, and just it felt slower. And I was like, well, why does it take longer? Why does it feel slower? It's more powerful system. And my friend explained, well, because the graphics are higher resolution, they take more loading time. Despite it's a more powerful system, there's more number crunching that needs to be done. Oh wow, Carnivine.
I'm doing a brilliant diamond nuzlocke and I'm the second gym. I only have one death and that was a video I used as a stat.
I mean, getting past Rourke with only one loss is kind of a miracle. Hey, Hannah.
It depends on which starter you get. You just pick like Piplup or Turtwig, you're fine.
Yeah. I mean, well, the reason for that is that his Cranidos is made to always have a jolly nature and a certain amount of attack and speed EVs. So it is.
Yeah, I need it easy. I don't know where in this game.
Grunt Underground is a very good place for that because you can see what you're going to get into a battle with, and I'd be happy to help with that because competitive prep is kind of my whole thing.
And I'm hoping that my Turtwig is adamant.
I might be able to send you an adamant mint, or as I like to call it, an adamant from my file. Because I do greatly enjoy the battle tower.
Oh yeah, I'm doing Battle Tower.
Yeah.
I never done it on the DS, but I seen the graphics for it, and I wanna actually play it. I wanna get too fans too. I'm gonna be shiny hunting all the legendaries. Like off screen, I'm gonna get every mon.
Nice. Yeah.
You guys don't want to see me catch every mon. I don't really see it.
Yeah. I.
It's annoying.
That is. I mean, the other thing also is that just for the streamer, it's an inconvenience to do that because streaming takes so much out of you, and you can do the resets like faster when you're not, in the actual stream. It's something that I've observed just with my own things. But yeah,
that's why I'm so high with my counters because I just stream and watch anime and just commentate what I can find. If I find another shiny bird, I'll probably do another course. Like, look at this little on my screen again.
He's
Didn't
back.
learn his lesson last time.
He's back.
I mean, I have threats in it.
We are gonna get along wonderful because I have a vendetta against Staravia.
Hey, I like shiny, but not the uncatchable.
Exactly.
I'm okay with normal because I used to use one, but I'm not using one in this run. I prefer use a Pidgey.
Really?
I like Pidgey, okay? I like the shiny bird.
I have a friend from when I used to play Pokemon Go that would very much agree with you. He loves shiny Pidgey. He loves Pidgey. He has had a buddy Pidgey ever since the shinies come out, and he has like over 1 million Pidgey candy.
I mean, on Pokemon Go, I have like, I'm like, where are you all coming from?
Yeah. Speaking of Go, you are my good luck shiny charm. Same with Michaela, because I got my shiny Meltan yesterday.
Well, there goes every shiny luck people have been giving me, and now it's transferring.
No, my shiny luck is terrible. Everyone in my streams gets shinies other than me. Like, yesterday, there were like 5 people that got shinies. Well, I was looking for just trying to encounter Amora.
I just want one shiny from freaking
Cake Simulator.
Yes.
Hi, Aiden Brewer. Hi, Mel. And happy birthday, Mel.
Yeah, I kind of want to get a Pidgey and then breed it.
Interesting.
Hopefully it goes a great ability.
What is Pidgey's hit ability? Is it Big Pecs, I think?
Yeah, big pet.
Yeah. I love how Big Pecs is like so useless for most things. It just prevents your defense from being dropped.
That would be great because I know gym leaders like these leaders.
Do they?
I noticed during my runs, they like to use leaders.
I mean, that could be work. That could be work.
I will play Legends on purpose during your stream.
Oh no! Don't do that, please. Please don't make me get into a bigger shiny debt than everyone else is already making me.
I mean, to be fair, I found a lot of shinies in Legends, and that's saying something.
I have like.
My shiny Turtwig, right? And
Oh yeah, should we get that one?
yeah, I got it so quick. I was so pissed off. I'm like,
See that?
came before Pearl.
That reminds me of I was just playing
I was
normally.
resetting.
I was just playing normally at the part we have to go catch the Dusclops for Iscan, and just I heard the sparkle noise, and I looked down and I saw, oh, it's a red Chatot.
Oh yeah. So during the tutorial, I believe, I ran into a Bidoof.
A shiny Bidoof?
I couldn't find it.
Wow,
And
that's insane.
my cat was like saying shiny. I'm like, where? I was like looking everywhere. So I went back to sleep and
Oh no.
and it appeared. And I went to go catch it, but I accidentally send out my mom and it ran away.
No.
So
No, Dorky, no. That Bidoof is a betrayer.
And ever since then, I don't like Bidoof.
You know what? Fair. That's valid. That's very valid. I would like a slushy duck shiny.
Fine, we will pick up Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Diamond, and Pearl. We will all have fun this season. So you guys does not have to wonder. He's not from the universe. He's a stone.
Huh? Oh, Steven Stone. That was a Steven Stone, Steven Universe joke. Okay.
I had to reread it. My head like.
Yeah, I was Universe, Diamond, Pearl, Ruby, Sapphire, Stone, Steven. Okay, it's a Steven Universe reference.
Oh, I need to watch Steven Universe more.
I
think I should be afraid of Gardenia because she has a technician. Okay.
Yeah, oh, that Roser was a monster. That Roser's a monster.
Oh, also, you might want to watch out for Perugly.
Oh god, that Perugly too.
That is a Nuzlocke ruiner. I should know.
It is. Like,
It's the reason why I grind in the beginning, but she scares me.
I love how though, like if you just get Monferno these days, it just jokes the whole fight because it gets like power up punch or something like that. I think it gets power up punch. Not then, but like a little later.
I just like using Turtwig. Like, look at the shiny.
It is a good shiny. It's so happy.
It's like a banana.
Happy. Look at the happy little tortoise. It actually reminds me of one of my favorite things from the Pokemon anime. It was the Sinnoh arc, where it was like there was this costume contest where everyone had to dress up their Pokemon as
You're
another.
joking. Bruh, just let me have my shiny.
Oh no!
It's not my shiny. Is that just like the ass?
At least it didn't happen on the shiny.
I will be pissed off.
Yeah, rightfully so. Rightfully so.
This is just infuriating. I just want my shiny. Let me progress.
Let a dorky leave Briefcase Simulator Purgatory, please, game. Is that too much to ask?
Please, dude.
Let a dorky go free. Hi, J-Love.
Who, honestly, who made, Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond? I want to ask them, say, can I have my shiny, please?
They actually just came up on my screen for the stream, but it's like iCal or Ilka. I forget the actual way the letters are. It's not Game Freak.
Yeah, it's not Game Freak.
It's the same people that made Pokemon Home.
Okay, I will do research and ask. Can I have my shiny?
Give me my shiny Turtwig.
This long, I'm continuing. Everyone quit. Let me have my shiny. I don't care if it comes from an egg.
Yeah. I love how there were some people that like were exclusively shiny hunting this thing, and then
a lot of people are just getting the bird.
They gave up on it because they were hunting it so long and they didn't get it before Legends came out.
I was still hunting it.
I know.
And then I took a break. I'm like, okay, let's see how good I am at shiny.
I know there was like 3 or 4 people I heard about that actually had that happen. What are the... Omar, that's actually funny. What are the odds we have 2 characters named Steven and they hang out with jewelry? You know, that's a fair point. It's a fair point, Omar. It's a very fair point.
Yeah, I'm still doing groupie too. Slowly.
Yeah, at least like those are like a little less cutscene heavy.
Well, I'm doing eggs.
Oh, eggs are gonna be easy. It's actually like one of my next chance is actually gonna be shiny Gigalith by eggs.
I'm doing all of the starters, Masuda, and then the rest will be wild encounters.
Respect, I like that. Yeah, I mean, the only way you can get starters is by either soft reset start or egg. Wait, what they shiny locked in Shield and Sword?
Yeah, that's why you have to do egg.
Right. Wait, soft reset, right.
I know the legendaries, certain legendaries.
Yeah,
Thankfully, I got them shinied when there was an event for them.
I didn't, because I was at college. I love the shiny Galarian birds. I love them. Those are the ones I missed out on. I got Zacian and Zamazenta. I did not... They haven't released a Tormentus, have they?
No, I don't think so. Someone has one, probably.
It is. It probably has. Like, I saw people that were using shiny Galarian birds before the event. Yeah, it's like it just makes me roll my eyes because like you give legitimate shiny hunters a bad name when people do that. And thank you, Shiny Charm Kayla, for popping in. It's like it.
Also, Gold, are you good? Why are you just feeling cracked?
That's not good. But yeah, like shiny hackers were actually the reason why for a long time I really was not a fan of shiny Pokemon existing, and it's one of those I was actually hesitant to get into shiny hunting initially was because I had such this huge distaste for shinies due to just going to competitive events and seeing so many hacked teams of shinies.
That's why I don't look at the shinies, so now the only shiny that I've seen is personally when finding the PNG one.
Really? Nice.
So the other shinies that I found on Legends got
Really? Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, because I don't like spoiling myself.
I mean, the fact that you've been able to remain blind on like shiny colorations for so long, I respect that.
There were so many times I just say, give me every PNG of the shiny.
Yeah, I make an effort to like, I mean, I've seen almost every shiny that there is just because I have like gone through all the PNGs and gifts. But I've also seen a lot of them from competitive because people spam shinies.
Bruh, this Starly is turning genders. Like, out once and then I'll...
Watch you get a female shiny Turtwig.
I'm gonna scream.
Like,
if that happens. That has never happened.
My friend was shiny hunting a Chimchar to give to one of our other friends who's like always very, very busy, and they got the egg, and it was a female one, and they just completely freaked out because they didn't realize it until later that it was female because they're a lot more rare. And I was like, yeah, you got a rare shiny starter.
So my team is Staravia, Luxio, Prinplup, Geodude, Pidgeot, and Lola, the Bunny. And they also have a Zubat, just in case their Staravia.
Oh, nice.
I feel like Sinnoh was lacking flying types.
It was, like, Sinnoh was lacking a lot. It was also lacking fire types.
Yeah.
Your only option is Ponyta if you don't pick Chimchar.
Yeah, that's gonna be it. Well, I might have Chimchar either way, but I have to use only flying.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that's pain.
I'm doing a shiny quest.
Badge quests.
Yep.
I have a friend, actually one of the first friends that actually got me into shiny hunting, Dalton. His name is, he's not a streamer, or a content creator, but he's been doing a shiny badge quest in, I think it's either Fire Red or Leaf Green, for like 3 or 4 years at this point.
He's still going.
Yeah. And he's presently...
Me with her 3 years later. I finally got it. Am I continuing? No, fuck off.
He is at the Safari Zone, I believe, right now, and he is hunting for shiny in the Safari Zone. He encountered a shiny Nidorina, but it ran away.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like, I just found it like, why do you do this to yourself? Why do you make yourself suffer? Do you enjoy it?
No, I enjoy suffering, but I just want my tortoise.
I know. It's like, your want of the shiny tortoise outweighs the suffering.
I just want a shiny tortoise. Unival was lacking flying type 2. Only choices are a very weak regional bird and a bird that doesn't evolve into post-game.
I mean, there's a lot of flying types in it, though. There's a lot of flying types. There's, Unpheasants, Swoobat, Swanna, Archeops. I mean, Braviary and, Mandibu's are version exclusives.
I like the shiny.
I do love Braviary. It is the most American Pokemon. It is like if a region based on the United States with the name United States of America, and there's a Pokemon that is red, white, and blue with the name Brave in it, doesn't scream America. I don't know what else will. Like, it reminds me of how, I think it was, like, the official, like, Canadian government tweeted out that, like, Bidoof is, like, the most Canadian Pokemon, or B-Barrel is the most Canadian Pokemon. Yeah. This happened a long time ago.
I can't wait when they do Australia.
Oh no. Like, Australia is the closest place in the world to actually having Pokemon, because everything there just is designed to kill you. It's like, Australia is the closest place in the real world to Pokemon.
Make a hard Pokemon game for those that really want a challenge. And like, okay, here you go, here's this and this and that.
It's got the able to be killed mechanics from Legends, but it plays like a regular Pokemon game in every other way.
Yep.
That'd be fun. You have a giant like, kangaroo thing that just comes and just drops kick you into the ocean.
Yeah, and then there's like Kangaskhan.
Kangaskhan just drop kicks you.
So, yeah. And
Goodbye!
Mega too. They turn Mega in the wild too. That was
No, that was a like regional variant of Kangaskhan that looks more like a kangaroo. That just its special move is just drop kicking everything into the ocean.
Yep.
Oh, that'd be funny. That would be great. Like,
I like Legends, but I was so happy when I got my Charizard, but so pissed off.
yeah, understandably. Like, I enjoyed Legends for what it is, but I'm a very battle-heavy person, so I want more battles, but I can understand the appeal.
I'm excited for Scarlet and Violet.
Same.
Because,
Very much the same.
you can travel with 4 other people.
3.
So, I'm here to inform you you have made a grave error. You made a pun channel.
That is not a mistake. Pun channels
You
are never...
have made a grave error.
I don't care.
I need to turn the volume down. I need to turn the volume down. No, you can't beat Chugga. You will never beat Chugga Conroy in a pun off. Chugga Conroy is the pun god. You cannot stop Chugga. Like, he is the original pun smith. You cannot step to God. You can't. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not. We are nothing compared to Chugga. We are nothing compared to Chugga Conroy. No. No. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, everyone. Chugga Conroy is above everyone else. But I think. Nah. Maybe. I would love to meet Chugga Conroy at some point. Also, yes, on my end, like, things are muted because, like, it's allowed for voice chat at the moment. Really? Nice. Flight. Oh, nice. What? So what? Shiny Starly is good. It's changing genders. It is slowly changing. No, do not appear, Shiny Bird.
I never ate a frog.
Eat a Greninja. Eat a Greninja.
Oh,
Eat the Weeb
okay.
Frog.
Okay.
Yeah, I refer to Greninja exclusively as the Weeb Frog. I refer to it. What?
It's Oklahoma's election.
Ah.
Very cute.
Your shiny bird will not appear. Only the shiny tortoise. Only happy baby tortoise. We love our baby tortoise. Yeah, I forgot how long Briefcase Simulator actually took. I forgot how long Briefcase Simulator took.
There's a reason why I'm only doing a couple hours of this.
No, Alpha, I do not have the Shiny Charm in BDSP, but the Shiny Charm in BDSP does not work for overworld encounters. It only works for Masuda egg. It only works for eggs. The Shiny Charm does not matter for anything in BDSP other than eggs. Which is dumb. But it was intentional. Honestly, I kind of am surprised they did that with the Shiny Charm. Where they actually, like, took away its everything other than eggs effect.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I think I do understand why they did it. Because I think that there is a reasoning behind it, and it's that, you know, people complain about it being too easy to get shinies, you know, with the shiny charm. You know, that's the funniest thing, is that people complain about getting shinies too easily with the shiny charm, after, like, the whole reason they made the shiny charm was because people complained it was too hard to get shinies normally. Yeah. Like, I respect what I will say that I think that this game follows being too much of a, you know, faithful remake of the originals to a fault. But I do have to say, I kind of like that they actually did keep it as faithful as possible while still updating everything. I mean, they did a lot of, like, they still added a lot of things. Like, the thing is, realistically, if they added the platinum stuff, you wouldn't really have much of a difference, because the only real differences when it came to platinum was, okay, you have one extra battle with Cyrus, and people just... I mean, other than aesthetics. Well, I mean, you can get all the Pokemon in this game still. Oh yeah, that. Well, I mean, most of us do already know that, like, Cyrus backstory. But yeah, I actually did forget that they added that in Platinum, and that right there is why I love Cyrus as a villain so much. Because, like, the fact... It's like, the fact... my chat's saying, like, your voice is, like, really breaking up and, like, it's very, very staticky. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Also, sorry if I'm, like, monopolizing the monopolizing the VC Dorky. Sorry about that. Yeah. Oh yeah, you guys, I forget you guys, like, behind me in time zones.
How you doing? Thank you for the raid.
Yay, Dorky. Oh yeah, Charon exists. Yeah, Charon exists there. But I mean, like, those are... I mean, I guess for me it's more of like... There's not much mechanical difference with Platinum. Is that most of it is like, you know, like little, like, text things that are just said things here and there. They're things that don't really, like, affect the game, like... They changed the surfing speed? Really? Interesting. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. But yeah, I mean... But I mean, I also mean stuff like, the Distortion World, where... The Distortion World realistically adds nothing to the game other than, like, 10 minutes. It's a nice place to look at, and it's a nice, like, atmosphere, but realistically, it's just, you go in there once, and you're done. I mean, I've played Platinum many times. You go there and you just leave. There's the battle with Cyrus in there, but... Well, I know, but you get the Grizzlius Orb in, like, Turnback Cave anyway. You have to go through Turnback Cave to just... You have to go through Turnback Cave anyway to get to the Distortion World to get the Grizzlius Orb.
Oh, I just realized.
What is that?
I don't know. Is there a way to shiny a Dialga?
Yes.
Is it post-game?
I think what you have to do is you have to KO the Dialga when you have to battle it at Spear Pillar. Because... Yeah. Really?
Really? It is? Because I've seen
Well, yeah, because we KO and come back to it post game.
Oh.
It's very weird how it works.
Dang. I feel so sad for everyone who's been trying to get it.
Really? Again, another person in my chat just got another shiny. Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I have to do.
Oh, really? And Fresh Milk got the shiny Ho-Oh I've been after. Oh my gosh, everyone's getting shinies but me.
What shiny news?
Yeah? Well, no, I mean, I'm over odds on Dynamax Ho-Oh. I am over odds on it. We're at 160 encounters on it. Well, I mean, that's Legends. Legends is different. Legends is not as the same as Dynamax Adventures, but yeah, I understand that. But I mean, like, back to the Distortion World thing is, like, this is something that I've had, like, long conversations with people on, and it's that when you really think about the Distortion World, it...
You're joking. 53 encounters for a Reggie.
Wow. Holy crap. I mean, nothing is ever gonna top Way's freaking mid-Zygarde hunt. Everyone had to, like, go do something for, like, 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw it this morning.
I was there when that happened. I was in voice chat with him, and my ongoing hunt was Amora when he got back. Like, if you watch, like, the full thing, he was, like, apologizing, like, I'm so sorry, Maxis, and I'm like, I am controlling the jealousy, because, like, I've been hunting that thing for so long. I got like 2 shiny Yanmega buff. Those are from Ultra Space.
Alright, night, Phoenix. Oh wait, never mind. I read it wrong.
Wow, my best luck was...
In Legends, they removed the resetting.
I thought they re-added it.
No, they didn't.
Okay.
That's because everyone was getting shinies.
Yeah, everyone was just abusing the heck out of it.
Can we not complain? Because that was the best ever. Getting almost a box full of shinies.
That's insane.
It was fun, and they ruined it.
I mean, it kind of makes sense they took it out, because, like, you're abusing game mechanics in a way that it really shouldn't be.
Well, it's not really our fault for that.
Yeah. But yeah, like, about, like, the Distortion World is, this is something I actually had, like, a long conversation with a number of my friends with about, like, not having the Distortion World, is that we love the Distortion World. But a lot of that is because, like, when we were younger, we saw the Distortion World for the first time and we're like, what is this place? It was just something that just blew us away when we were so much younger, and that it just stuck with us. It was a very, like, unique feel and experience for us, and that it's really like a nostalgia kind of guiding our thoughts to it, when in reality the Distortion World really doesn't add all that much to the game. It just extends play by, like, probably a half hour, 45 minutes. We have to go do the whole puzzle thing and then go back later for Turnback Cave. And a lot of it is, like, the atmosphere and us liking it from it just blowing us away as a child. I know, that's what I mean. It's like, it adds lore, but mechanically to the game, it really doesn't add much other than, and I hate to say this, but this is, like, what the term is, it's padding. It really doesn't add much other than just, like, extend the gameplay by a little bit, because it's just a lot of walking. It's a great atmosphere. It's a great atmosphere, but it's kind of just padding. Yeah, I do like that as well. But I'm not shocked they haven't been doing, like, getting all the legendaries in all the games anymore, because, the main reason why they always have the version exclusives, and, you know, people say, well, it's because of money, it's actually because the whole reason of why Pokemon originally was made, and why trading was originally a thing, is to encourage people to play and work together. That is the whole reason why they've had version exclusives.
Yeah, like right now, I'm doing a playthrough.
Wait, is it on an emulator or like actual DS?
It's on my phone.
Oh. Shame. I know.
Oh, I just realized Steve has to send me a bitch to do.
Oh no. A dorky? A dorky? I think you might need to Masuda that one.
Yeah, I am a student.
Yeah.
I'm gonna catch one and go to the daycare.
Yeah. Oh boy. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be shiny hunting Feebas, but, and it is gonna be Masuda, but here's the twist. I'm not gonna stop till I get a shiny female Feebas.
So if you get a male,
Yep, that's a phase. That's a phase.
no.
I mean, like, it, male Milotic unsettles me as an idea. It unsettles me. Like, it looks, it is literally named after the Venus de Milo. So, like, the so a male of that is like, no, it does not click. Not really. Like, Gardevoir, the thing is, I don't really care much for Gardevoir because the first evolution of Ralts I ever saw was actually Gallade. So I just see Gardevoir as that thing that's not Gallade. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I still love how they actually gave Wally Gallade in Oras.
I know.
Because, like, it fits him so much better. It fits him so much better. Plus, like, his battle theme in Oras. Can we appreciate that theme? Like... It's a great... It is one of the few rock themes in the entire Pokemon series. And I'm a metal fan. I'm a metal fan. I love rock. And it's like, yes. It's like... Yeah. It's like... It also just works, like, very well for Wally, because he was, you know, this small little, you know, child who doesn't really, you know, skilled. And then it's like, just this, the metal, just the rock just kicks on, and it's like, he is now a force to be reckoned with. Paper cut? Oh. I love Linkin Park. Same. I actually discovered Linkin Park through Transformers, of all things. Because at the end of the 2007 one, they have What I've Done. Interesting. Oh no. Oh. Numb, now Numb makes sense. Yeah, that's sad. Oh. Oh. Can we like not talk about this like while on stream and like to bring down the mood? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I enjoy them. I remember like watching like I never actually put it together like 2 and 2 together until like a few years ago. But wait, every single Transformers movie for like a long time had a song by Linkin Park in it. Yeah.
So how are you doing, James?
Yeah, I know who that is though. I like. I actually kind of find it funny that I'm saying like I love Transformers because if you actually go to like my stream with the face cam, I'm actually wearing my G1 Optimus Prime T-shirt right now, so topical. But it was like the opening of like Bumblebee where it has like all the G1 designs. I was like, I just want to see a movie that's that. I just want to see a movie that's that. Really? No, I mean like that the opening of the Bumblebee movie, but like the entire movie is just them in the G1 designs. It's like that opening like 5-minute thing as a full movie on its own. Interesting. Really? I have not listened to that. I will need to go give that a listen to. Nope. Not really. I generally don't really remember music songs all that much. I have a bad memory when it comes to things. Yeah, I have no idea who Paramore is. Probably not. My memory is a potato. Don't play it. Like that will get the video tagged. Please don't. I see. Interesting. Hi, Dorky.
I had to go get something.
Food is good. Food is always good at Dorky.
I got veggies.
Juice.
I'm a rabbit. What can I say?
Juice is good. Juice is very good. Yeah, my dog loves rabbits. Though, different way of like rabbits. Okay. I know. I figured based on the context. Yeah, can we not, yeah, my chat's kind of commenting, like, can we not talk on the more sad things? Yeah. Please, just, like, yeah.
I'm sorry, James.
I mean, that's literally anytime anyone mentions food. Like, anytime someone mentions food, it just makes me hungry. Food is good. Like, I have a weakness for Chinese food. At any time someone mentions, like, rice, I'm just like, you had to mention rice. You had to say rice. I don't use chopsticks because I can't make those things work. I have very bad hand-eye coordination. I have very bad hand-eye coordination. Says the guy who played freaking Pokemon Ranger Guardian signs and beat all of the temples, like, solo. Like 5, 7, 8 years ago. I love that game. Like, that game actually is the reason a good portion of my... Why?
I might wanna... I'm feeling like the game's valid with some of the money I've saved.
Alright. Meanwhile, as we return to Safari Simulator, Safari Hunting Simulator.
Yep.
Sweet Sand. I do not know what I would do without this Vespiquen. I do not know what I would do without this Vespiquen. It is actually saving my sanity. I have no idea. Though it may be. I don't like want to be like this because I know this is like also like a dorkies chat, but like maybe like, keep the hunt like top the company's like topical to the shiny hunting.
Okay.
Yeah, because like I mean this is just like one thing that I have a bit of a harder stance against like things because of and yeah I love Guardian Signs. Like why can't you 100% in the browser anymore? Okay, and you don't need local multiplayer to beat the temples.
I know, but it's still stupidly hard.
Well, I mean technically it is possible then at that point. Yeah.
I hope so too, James. I hope I get it at 5 minutes.
Interesting. I love Guardians. I was like, I have my old 25th anniversary? Yeah, 25th anniversary edition Mario DSi XL, and there is a portion of the touchscreen that is just a dead zone as a result of how frequently and how aggressively I played Guardian Signs.
I did that with the original Pokemon.
I think I might still have that game. Nice. Yeah, I love those games. I still love how, oh yeah, the only way you could have gotten Shiny Manaphy was get the egg in there, send it to another copy of another game, hatch it. If it's not shiny, restart the game and do it again.
Yeah, I hate that.
Like, I love that only for the sheer ridiculousness that is that. If it weren't so stupidly ridiculous, I would think it's obnoxious. But I think like it's actually possible, but it's like so ridiculous. It's crazy. Well, I mean, shiny hunting has like always been a thing. It's just more mainstream since Gen 5, since the internet.
Is that Ruth? No, it's not Ruth then. It's a new friendo.
Hi,
Dang.
I am new friendo. It's my new name. I'm no longer Metamaxis. I am new friendo. Hey, Alexander. Well, I mean, Gen 5 shiny locked things.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it locked up a legendaries. Yeah. They locked it in Gen 5. And honestly, like, I know that this is going to be, like, a hugely controversial thing to say. I'm okay with the shiny locks. I'm okay with them. The reason why is because the shiny giveaways that they do for the event legendaries, I've known a number of people that, like, their first shiny was a giveaway, like, legendary event thing, and that sparked their interest in shiny hunting. So, like, it opens the eyes of, you know, younger players who might not know what shinies are to the world of shiny hunting. And I think, yes, you can't hunt it in that game, but, like, in the next generation, they let you hunt it. So, like, there's a bit. No, like, the box art legendaries. Like, the box art, like, Zacian Zombies that are still locked. And Eternatus. Well, I mean, it's like they're all locked, but like the Reggies are not locked, the Swords of Justice are not locked, and like in Generation 7 they unlocked Xerneas, Zygarde, and Yveltal, that's what its name is. They unlocked them and they.
Yveltal.
Yeah, I never know how to pronounce its name. It's like it has literally turned into the Drak meme from Call of Duty Zombies for me, where no one knows how to freaking pronounce it, and we just always intentionally mispronounce it horribly.
Wait, what one?
Drak. You play Call of Duty Zombies?
Hey, Phil, how are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah. Because that's what it was back in Gen 1. Cerulean Cave. Yep. Yeah, that's one thing. Like that's one of the reasons why I'm not the biggest fan of X and Y. It's all the callbacks. I mean like more than just like the Cerulean Cave, because Shantaloon Woods, is that what it's called? Is an exact carbon copy of Viridian Forest. Every single interaction with Team Flare is an exact mirror of the interactions you have with Team Rocket in the original games. There's like, yeah, like so much of what X and Y is basically lifted straight out of red, blue, green, and yellow and just transplanted into Generation 6. Yeah, he's basically just, you take Cyrus and Maxie and Archie, you throw them in a blender, and you get Lysander. Yeah, it's like that. The game, like, it feels like a game that is like stitched together remnants of other games. Is what X and Y feels like to me. Not, I mean, I would not agree on that. But most of that is because
I have yet to play Pokemon Snap too.
I gotta play that sometime. What's that? Not allowed to heal? So you don't get to go back to mom and heal? Interesting.
God damn.
I mean that's not that hard considering like X and Y is the easiest game. Well, actually no, X and Y is not the easiest game. I did a whole like analysis. But I mean the thing that makes X and Y easy is like the team compositions of the AI is garbage.
Can someone help me get the charm? I don't have it yet.
Who's that?
Sword.
I could probably help with that.
Nice. I'm still.
We might want to have like a bit of a scaling down of the voice chat because it's getting a bit crowded in here. Yeah, it's like it's a bit. I mean, like, I generally somewhat avoid voice chats because it sometimes I feel like we're all trying to talk over each other. Sometimes it's fine. I understand 100%, but if people still, are the servers still up for that? I guess they are. I guess they are.
I don't think X and Y are.
I mean, X and Y kind of faded out as soon as ORAS came because it's kind of much of what you can do there is doable in ORAS. Interesting. Oh yeah, you actually could get Protean in Gen 6. Yep. The Friend Safari was a neat idea. It's like, I love how X and Y did so much good online connectivity stuff, but like, that is all that I will really give it credit for. Yeah, I'm not historically the biggest fan of Gen 6.
Yeah, and historically, I'm not the biggest fan. I think it's the worst generation.
I mean, Kanto barely works. We do.
Is it shiny?
No little Twiggy. We want the broccoli head to shine. We want a sparkly head of broccoli. I mean, I still gotta commend like the dedication you have in doing this hunt.
I'm tired, man.
I know. I can hear it in your voice, just like there is nothing left.
I just want to do
I know.
I've been shiny hunting it since, I believe, November when it first came out.
I mean, that's... The dedication is just unreal to do that. Yeah.
Or grandma.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start hunting Registale.
Ooh, minty metal.
I'm gonna laugh if you get it on like 53 again.
Oh my gosh.
If that happens, I'm going to lose my mind.
Yeah, I mean, I would lose my mind, except that I don't really have one anymore. I lost my mind in exchange for competitive battling skills. And even then, those are not a great return.
Well, I'm kind of hoping that I can get, because I believe Ponyta can get, what is that ability for hatching eggs faster?
Flame body.
Yeah, flame body.
Or
Yeah,
magma armor.
Ponyta can get it.
I mean, I can send you a Pokemon with flame body.
Okay.
I have many of them.
I can never get a mon with a magma armor.
There's very
What
few of them.
game are you putting this Pokemon in?
Yeah, there's like Macargo. I think one of them is also
I
Camerupt.
might need someone to help me evolve a certain mon. I'm not gonna say what my team is because I want it to be separate. We all know I'm using Feebas. I never use
Yeah,
so I'm using Feebas.
we love Feebas.
Yeah.
Feebas is good boy. It is good little fishy.
Fish.
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 Like, I love that they actually made like Feebas actually able to learn moves. Well, no, Magikarp can't. Like, I mean, like TMs. You can teach TMs to Feebas. No, you can't. I do not think you can teach Magikarp TMs. I remember that was a big difference. Magikarp, Saren. I need to check this now. I need to check this. He gets up by level up. He gets up by level up.
I like how I'm listening to Sword and Shield music while playing a.
BDSP.
Yeah.
What's Sword
Yeah,
and Shield
that's
music?
It is the Sword and Shield Gym Leader Battle.
Absolute banger of a song.
Yes.
I love it.
It really is.
It's like,
The real tricky thing.
I mean, I think Shield and Sword did a lot of things right. I think they did a lot of things. Yeah, it only gets Hydro Pump by technical record.
I am a proud dad.
No, no, I do not want things that have 170 base offenses on the regular. No.
Yeah, but to be fair, we did see in the trailer, official trailer, there is no mega.
Yeah. But
unless they're hiding something.
I don't think they'd hide it, because like this was something that I was talking with some friends about before BDSP came out. Is megas are an extremely high market, like clickable, shareable thing. And hi, Katie's Dream Shinies. Come on, actually, I'll go grab your link, Katie. How are you doing this morning, Katie?
Yeah, let's see.
Because like
The Buffalo needs to have a mega. I haven't seen him get used.
Buffalon?
Yeah, Buffalo.
I mean, Buffalon's actually like pretty good. I think a lot of the reason why is just that it's such a late game obtainable Pokemon,
Yeah.
which, you know, it's the same with like Heatmore, is that it's so remote. I also went in the Safari Zone, Katie. Yeah, it's like Safari Zone is wildlife preserve simulator, and it's just not sparkling. I'm doing well. I'm doing well, Katie. Well, I mean, that's because everything... Well, the thing is, that's the thing about Unova that I find hilarious. In the context of Unova, where everything evolves super late, nothing evolves late. Like, nothing evolves late at that point. I mean, yeah, that is, like, the only thing that I think is a little dumb.
By referencing to the anime, confirms that each Pokemon battle, you can only use one mechanic. Alpha existing Thursday, and the three are Mega Evolutions, a Move, and Dynamax.
I haven't actually watched Journeys. Who did? Yeah, Ash never evolves. Ivy never evolves. Yeah, it's like the anime is all kinds of weird. It's like they evolve Tepig into Pignite, but not to Emboar. Oshawott never evolves. Quilava never evolves. Bayleaf never evolves. Totodile never evolves. Corphish never evolves. Like, why? Why? Let them evolve.
I don't know, let Bulbasaur evolve.
I decided to do something very funny and basically give the Squirtle that you're given at the dojo an Everstone,
Oh
evolve
no.
all the way up to level 100, make it Moveset, and then evolve the Blastoise.
Yeah. That's fun.
And I think I gave it an alright moveset.
Yeah, that is possible because rare candies can evolve Pokemon at level 100.
Yep.
I love that. I love that they changed that. Again, Generation 8 added a lot of good mechanics. Especially the Egg Move one.
Yep.
Like, the Egg Move one saves my sanity when I'm making competitive teams. Because I just keep, like, an individual of a species with, like, 4 Egg Moves, just put it in the daycare, and, okay, teach this thing all the moves I need it to know. Please, game. I don't need to breed a whole new one. Don't need to EV train it. We're good to go.
No.
It's like, yeah, this is actually going off like the Mega comment. This was actually a conversation I had with a number of like high-level competitive like VGC battlers, and I said, would you rather have Megas or Zacian? And they before I even finished the question, they said Zacian.
I prefer Megas.
The reason why is because, at least with Zacian, you know Zacian is like, you know what specifically can beat Zacian. when it comes to like the other Megas, you have like 30 different Pokemon with similar power levels to Zacian, but you don't know which one is going to be coming out at you. Really?
Why is that?
I mean, I like Z moves. I mean, they were pretty much designed as a way for tanks to counter Megas. That is what Z moves are for. It was because Megas were so overwhelmingly powerful, tanks did not have the ability to take them down, so they needed a more powerful move to basically break through Megas. That's the entire reason. That's why Alola is so slow and tanky. It's actually because of Mega Z moves exist.
I did like Megas, but not as much.
Yeah, it's like that's the funniest part, is that the whole reason Z moves exist is because nothing could actually beat Megas. They had to create some sort of Mega counter mechanic. Hey, Tag! That's the whole like funniest part, is that it exists because of the Megas, to counter the Megas, because nothing could counter the Megas normally. That's why the answer to Megas was generally just Talonflame, because they just out-priorities them. What? I mean, they nerfed Gale Wings because they added Z moves, which was meant to replace the Mega counters. No shiny luck yet. I mean, that's the good thing. It's not exclusivity anymore. I mean, that's why, like... I mean, a lot of people did that. That was a generally very common thing, because people use it for counter coverage. Which I think was, like... See, that's why, like... That's my only issue with Z moves, is that they gave things a bit too much counter coverage, but because they were designed to basically be Mega Destroyers, because nothing could destroy them, that makes it a little... Like, you're basically adding an overpowered mechanic to destroy another overpowered mechanic. It's textbook fighting fire with fire. The funny thing is that the cutscenes are actually faster than just waiting through text boxes, is the funniest part.
The max moves from Galar of Kratos have the same effect as the moves, or even more horrifying since they are stat buffs.
Well, they're less powerful than Z moves. By a good margin. Like, well, the thing about max moves are meant for doubles. Like, that's why it's broken, because a lot of people play singles. It's designed for doubles. But, you know, in singles, people just use, like, super powered buffs to just power through stuff. When in doubles, it's meant to be, like, tactical team plays. I mean, I think, like, I think that Gen 8 is not a great gen on its own, but given what it had to do for the health of the future of the series, it was the right call. Like, it was like Generation 5 in the sense of there were certain things that it had to do that were never going to be well received.
And it was really hypeful.
What? Well, I mean, these games are planned out 4 years in advance. I mean, these games are in 4-year dev cycles.
3 years ago.
They're already working on, like, Generation 10. No, they work on the games in 4-year dev cycles. Shield and Sword was in the development, and then the ideas for Scarlet and Violet, because these games are on 4-year dev cycles. So that it would have to be that Scarlet and Violet was planned after Shield and Sword. Otherwise, they would have just gone with Shield and Sword first.
But if you think about it, we got that 3 years ago.
Yeah. Again, 4 years. They're not going to reveal the game because, again, Shield and Sword was in development 4 years before it was released. So then it would be 7 years ago that Shield and Sword was starting to be in development. They're not going to release, like, information about Generation 7, or they're not going to release information about Generation 9 when Generation 7 is still ongoing and they haven't announced Generation 8. So... more or less. A bit. I mean, I still think that, like... That's... Yeah, like... I would disagree big on Callus. I would say Callus is probably the second worst in the series.
No. Just hear me out. Besides, for some reason, I don't know how this is on for most people, but besides the first gym to the second gym, you can't even lie. The story for X and Y wasn't as...
I mean, it's that the game feels like bad fan fiction than an actual official game is for me. That what the thing is. Can we, like, actually get back to, like, the topic of, like, the shiny hunt and stuff like that? Because, like, maybe Adorki is, like, kind of getting a bit tired of this.
A little bit.
Yeah, guys, like, this is why I generally like to keep the things on, like, the actual shiny hunt stuff.
That was only oh, underground.
Yeah, I love the Grand Underground. Alright. Really sorry about that, guys. But yeah, we are just doing some more shiny hunting again. I know, I read it, Omar. I saw it. I saw it. But yeah, back to the shiny hunting. We're just looking for a shiny right now, Tag. Not anything in particular. Because, like, when it comes to, you know, it's like Safari Week, it is anything in particular. But yeah, like, sorry about that. I was in VC with them, and it was like, alright, I'm just done. I'm done with the voice chat. But yeah, like, we're looking for any shiny at the moment. None in particular. That's kind of what Safari Week is basically just shiny hunting Safaris on shinies and normal. But yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. I enjoy it. But yeah, the shiny charm does not affect Overworld, which kind of is a bit annoying. But hopefully we will get one. Hopefully, we will get one. But yeah, I'm not certain if we're gonna get one during the entire week though, because like it is fairly low odds of getting a shiny in the Safari Zone because it's 1 in 4,100, and you know we are kind of barely gonna break odds. All things considered, we're gonna get a bit above 4,000. No, it doesn't work for the underground. It only works for eggs. The shiny charm only works for eggs. It is very, very strange. It is very, very, very strange. But yeah, they only did it for eggs. It's weird. But I think I know why they did it. It's because people like actually kind of complain about, oh, it's just too easy to get shinies. So they might have done it because of that.
I'm still going game for if they make stand on 2 legs, keep it on.
I mean, they're probably gonna make it on all 4. They're probably gonna make it go on 2 legs. Like, it's the trend. It is the historic trend of things. I'm expecting it to be on two legs. Like, I mean, here's the funniest thing about like I find the complaint about shiny hunting being too easy. Thanks, Raphael. Thank you, Raphael. Yeah. Let me go pin that. But yeah, like that's like a complaint I actually kind of find like funny. That people say like, yo, shinies are too easy to get, when the entire reason why they made the shiny charm and they increased odds of getting shinies is specifically because people complained about it being too hard to get shinies. I find that funny. It's like, you guys complained about getting shinies being too hard, so they made it easy. Okay, they now made it much easier to get shinies, and now you still complain. What? Doesn't make sense. But yeah, it's something that I mean I'm okay with it because my stance on it pretty much is anything that reduces the ability for shiny hackers to basically gen shinies and just be absolute things with shiny hacking is a good thing in my book. It is a good thing in my book if they do that. To reduce pressure on shiny hacking and increase, basically reasons to legitimately shiny hunt is good in my book. It's always a good thing in my book. But yeah, we're just looking for some shinies. We're looking for some shinies. We're not going to get anything today, though. We're not going to get any shinies today, though. We have about an hour and a half left of the stream today, because I got to go get on with Foos for some more recording of the Soul Link. And, just some stuff like that. I've been loving recording that Soul Link. Like, if you guys have not, please go watch the Soul Link. It is absolutely crazy, and I know you guys are gonna love it. It's just there's so much chaos that's going on in that Soul Link. There's so much going on with it, and it's only gonna get crazier from here on out. Like, you guys do not know about, like, what we've recorded already. We've posted up till episode 8, I believe. We have recorded up to 14. And we're going to be recording a good bunch of episodes like today and tomorrow. And then we're going to be going a lot. Like, things have been a little slow for, like, playing it right now. But it's going to definitely get a lot better. Yeah, it's I also, like, need to do the whole thing for, like, a Link, like, get his stuff, because one video's on my channel, then the next is on his, then the next is on mine, the next on his, and just goes back and forth like that. So I need to, like, get a full playlist established to have, like, everything be in sequential order. But, I mean, I'll figure out how to do that in a bit. But, yeah, we have, like, a bunch of stuff right now, and stuff is getting crazy. Stuff is getting crazy. Like, you are gonna love it, Tag. You're gonna love it. You guys, I know you guys will love it. Go. I mean, I would really like to get any shiny. Like, anything that's shiny, I would just love to get right now. But, game wants to be a jerk and not give me my shinies. We'll get one, hopefully, though. We'll get one, hopefully. Yeah, I need to, like, reorganize my, like, whole HUD setup at some point. I need to do that at some point. But yeah, we are, we're just hunting. We're just hunting for a shiny in the Safari Zone. Nope. I mean, the thing is, if we find a shiny, based on my luck, we're gonna fail it. Just, I mean, that's how my luck is. We're gonna fail a shiny if we find one. But yeah, I mean, I guess I could, like, reschedule some of my songs so I could actually, like, do 2 Safari Zone hunts today or tomorrow. Or one of these days. Because I would like to at least hit odds. I would like to at the bare minimum hit odds. And, I mean, granted, if I get up to, what, like, even 3,400 encounters, that's 400 encounters for the next 2 videos, and I can nail those out easy. So, I mean, we should be doing well. We should be doing well. We should be doing. But again, do not forget to share the stream out to everyone so they know what we're doing here. We've got a bunch more stuff planned later, though. We have... Later today, we're going to be doing Heatran Dynamax Adventures, so you guys hopefully stay tuned for that. Because we have the God Path when it comes to Heatran resets, and I am looking forward to just knocking out a whole bunch of Heatran raids today. I'm just hoping Heatran does not go over odds. Like, ho-oh. Like, there are very few hunts that I will say, like, I mean, I hope all of my hunts go under odds. Because, like, that's just how we always hope shiny hunts are. We all hope that, like, shiny hunts will be relatively quick. But, like, the Heatran one in particular, I am hoping is gonna go over quick. Because I have to path reset for this thing. I need to specifically go in, get a very, very specific set of Pokemon in order for the pathing to be just right for us to be able to beat this thing quickly and efficiently. The runs are about like 10 minutes each, I think, in terms of total time. So there is that. But it's just that we have to keep pretending I have to keep burning my Dynite ore to keep doing the resets, which eats into other things, which puts a timer on how many we can actually do, which also means I hope we get it done quickly just for that reason. But yeah. But yeah, if you guys are looking forward to the Dynamax Heatran ones, I'm looking forward to those. I'm really looking forward to those Heatran Dynamaxes. So, I mean, I love Heatran, and I really want my shiny Melty Phase. But I'm not expecting us to get it soon at all. I'm not expecting us to get it soon. Just because the game doesn't want to sparkle for us. I'm doing well today, Raphael. I'm doing very well today. How are you doing, man? How are you doing? 9. Got 200 encounters down so far. 200 encounters down, and, yeah. I mean, yeah, like, we've been a bit slowing down on our encounters, which I don't like. I want to pick up the pace. 3,300. We are getting so close to odds. We are getting so close. Like, okay, we're still not close to odds yet. We are a bit a ways from it. I know, Michaela. I'm also looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to it because you help. You help. And I'm glad for that. But yeah, I'm hoping we can just break those Heatran raids fast because Heatran is just a pain. It is a pain to do Heatran. Because like, it has a lot of spread moves. And it just got a good defensive typing. Which is why I'm very happy we have so many ground type moves for our lineup we have for that the path reset. And that way we can just go through them super quick. I actually want to time it and see how long it actually takes us normally to do those raids. Because if it's like, 10, 15 minutes, okay, we do like a 2-3 hour stream, 15-minute raids. That is, what? So 15 minutes times 4 times 3. So that's 12 Dynamax adventures. Which choice item would you suggest on a Selgor? I wouldn't really suggest a choice item for a Selgor, because a Selgor has a very good disruption kit. And I mean, it also depends on like what format you're playing, though. But I'd probably say like not a choice item for it, just because it has such a very good techie kit to just mess with things. You can do all kinds of shenanigans with it, and you can have like things like acid spray, not bug buzz, struggle bug, acid spray toxic, toxic spike. It can do all kinds of stuff. I mean, we can tell a dorky that another time. We can tell a dorky that another time. But yeah, that thing that we pulled on Jakey was absolutely glorious. That was just so good. I loved that. I absolutely loved that. Like, I don't think we're ever gonna get anything close to that ever again. I doubt we will, but hopefully we can at some point. I mean, again, we gotta decide, like, slowly and tactically what to do about that, because like, we can't overplay our hand when it comes to doing that to Jakey. We can't overplay our hand. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff we gotta do. 10. Yeah, but we're probably, my Selgor is Bug Buzz, Sludge Bomb, Giga Drain, and Water Shuriken. Oh yeah, right, it does get all those. I forgot it does get Water Shuriken. It's like, it gets a lot of very interesting moves. It gets a lot of very, very interesting moves. 1. Yeah, I remember a friend of mine had a tech doubles, well, doubles and singles, what's it called? A Selgor that had 0 defense EVs and a 0 defense and special defense EVs and a defensive reducing nature, with the point of it being to go in and guard split and like guard split against something like a Ferrothorn or a what's the thing called? Toxapex. Go in, destroy their defenses, give it like a huge amount of defense, and then have like above average attack power, good defense, and a lot of HP, and then you start like throwing out all kinds of shenanigans. I remember that and I was like, I want to play that. I want to use it sometime. I really want to use that sometime. But I mean, it's also like a very, very fun tech set. Like, this is why I love doubles. Because you can only pull off shenanigans like that in doubles. You can't really do that in singles. 6. Barrel. But yeah, we got some stuff. Do you guys want to say hi? Hopefully you get better, Draco, and thank you very much for the luck. Thank you very much for the luck. I hope we get our shiny soon. Like, if I get my shiny, I'll be happy. All I want to do is just hit odds, and we're good. Thankfully, we do seem to be able to hit that relatively quick. Not to mention a Selgor is one of the fastest. I mean, a Selgor is ridiculously fast. I mean, granted, its speed has been a little bit crept out due to a bunch of other Pokemon. Like, I mean, obviously, Regieleki, Dragapult, a lot of things like that have, like, really sort of taken away its, like, speed edge it has over things. But, like, it's still ridiculously fast. It's still a ridiculously fast Pokemon, and I love that. There we go. Quack, quack. Also, I just got a very, very deja vu moment right here. It's like, I remember seeing all of this. Oh, who's that? We got a new person. We have a new person here. Hello there. AK, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a good day, and welcome to the chat. How have you been today? We're just doing some Safari Zone encounters for Safari Week, and I'm talking about Selgor. But how are you doing? Hopefully you are doing well. Yeah, like let me see a Selgor, what its stats are, because I think it does have like 140 something speed. Yeah, 145 base speed. It is ridiculously fast. Like, I love that a Selgor is that insanely quick, but actually, is that faster than Dragapult? I think Dragapult is only only 142. Let me go check that. Let me check that. But yeah, welcome to the stream. I'm well. I'm doing very well, and hopefully you enjoy the kind of stuff you see here. We do a lot of things on the channel. We do some shiny hunting. We do some Nuzlocke. We do some Nuzlocke. We do some shiny hunting. We do a lot of Let's Plays here. We're currently Let's Playing Ocarina of Time Blind. And hello there, I almost said Doomsday Fishy, Domestic Fishy. How are you doing, Domestic? How you doing? Can one of my mods please go grab Domestic Fishy's link, please? But how are you doing, Domestic? But yeah, like, we do a lot of stuff here. I know a streamer who finally found his shiny Electrode in HGSS not too long. Wow, almost 440. Again, the fact people can go to that many encounters utterly boggles my mind. It's like, I would just flatline. Yeah, I'm keeping up the Safari Week. I'm keeping up the Safari Week hunt. We're gonna be hitting odds. Yeah, 142. I knew it. I knew Dragapult was 142 speed. But yeah, like, we're keeping up the Safari Hunt grind. We are hopefully gonna get our shiny today. But I doubt it, because after this, I have some more of the Soul Link with Foos Rodab to go record. So, we're only probably gonna get to maybe... Well, I mean, we're probably gonna get to like 200. We're gonna get to 3,400 at minimum. If I'm feeling lucky, I'll make a push to 3,500. But I'm not 100% sure about that. I mean, it is. I mean, that's almost 5 times odds. Like, again, people who hunt that much, like, they just have to be built different. They just have to be built different, and I do not understand how they can do that. We run from the Quagsire. We run from the Quagsire. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy what you see here, Kay. We do a lot of stuff here. We are actually going to be starting a series about Let's Go soon. We also do a whole lot of video essays here. I mean, you are built different, Domestic. You are built different, Domestic. Salute to that. But if you have not done so already, please don't forget to leave a like on the video. It really helps the channel, and we are currently on our road to 100k subscribers. And hopefully when we get there, it'll be good. So let's come in. Oh, thank you, Kayla. Thank you, Michaela. I usually get them before 500 times. Yeah, I mean, your luck is insane. Your luck is absolutely insane, Fishy. Like, I mean, I've had very, very good shiny luck when it comes to, like, Dynamax Adventures. Almost every hunt we've done has been under odds. The exception is, of course, the Ho-Oh, which is still ongoing and is over odds presently. But there's also, like, the Kartana hunt, which was off-stream, which I got, like, very, very above. I got, like, really 3 times over odds for that encounter. But there was also a private time one. That wasn't for the channel, so I don't really count that. But yeah, it was over 300 encounters, probably like 350 something encounters before I got the shiny Kartana. It was insane. It was insane. And actually, speaking of Dynamax Adventures, we are doing a Dynamax Adventure shiny hunt for Heatran. We're continuing that today. If, you guys want to stop by for that, we have an amazing Heatran path reset we can do to, we're going to keep resetting the pathing for that one because we have so many ground types. And we're just going to hammer this Heatran with ground types. We have a wide guard Pokemon. So we've got a great setup for this thing to just knock out Heatran and get the encounters done quickly. I actually just randomly got a shiny Magikarp yesterday, and I just nice. I love the shiny Magikarp. Like, I love shiny Magikarp. I love my golden fishy. I love my golden fishy. It's like I love shiny Gyarados too. I love shiny Gyarados, but I also love the golden fishy. Alright, and now we get to 3,340 Mario. I mean, I would love to get a shiny Marrow. Yep, we're using that path lane for Heatran. I hope to have you there, Raphael. Again, if we can get, like, realistically, all we need is, like, 3 people in it. Oh, Gyarados. Yes. Yes, Gyarados. Like, I'm hoping we get it. Road to 1K, you'll get there in no time. I know, thank you very much, Domestic. It is because of you know, you guys that we are able to do that, and I do have to thank, you know, guys like you, Domestic. You guys are what helps make this. Again, thank you very much for that. Again, like, it's the support from you guys that helps us get this far. Like, it's one of the reasons why we'll always be, like, super eternally grateful for Beacon of Nick, because he was the one that helped, like, me get to over 100, and then because of that, like, we started, you know, getting a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger, and now we are getting even bigger and bigger now. So, like, it is because of you guys that we are able to do this. I am just the idiot face that makes the videos. You guys are the ones that make this a community. There we go. Sorry about that. Just needed to do mod things for Discord server I'm in. Yeah, I'm a mod in other servers, and it's like I need to just, like, occasionally do some mod things. I know you'll get there. Thank you, Michaela. I mean, I know we'll get there. I know that we will get there. I have a lot of big things planned, and I cannot wait to get to that, because like I'm waiting for the. Was it? Yeah, it is awesome to see someone like for the girls, like, amazing. I know, it's like, there is no better feeling for me, Domestic, than, like, I wake up, and, you know, I open my computer, and I see, like, the growth of things. Like, I see, you know, I go to analytics, I see, you know, oh, subscriber increase, or, you know, view increases since I went to bed. Like, there's no better feeling than just that. Like, yeah, like, we have gotten to the point where the growth is now self-sustaining. But what type of pizza? I know it's gonna be, like, fairly basic, but I love just regular pizza with pepperoni and black olives. That is my kind of pizza. It's like, it's basic, but I love it. But I also love, like, I love those, like, thin pepperoni that are, like, a little spicy. I love those. Like, I forget what they're called, like the smaller diameter, much thicker pepperoni, and I go crazy with them. I love those. They're my favorites. They're just so good. I love them. It's like every time I go, we go for pizza here, I say, can we please get black olives and pepperoni? Hey, Ahsoka! How you doing, Ahsoka? I am so sorry about yesterday, how you just entered the chat, and then we just went on a raid. I am so sorry about that last night. I'm so sorry about that. But yeah, but now you are here, you know, for, alright guys, we're gonna go on a raid. No, I'm joking. We've still got about another hour, of stream left, so, but how's your day been, Ahsoka? How's your day been? Meryl. I do love me a Meryl. I do love me a Meryl. Run away. Like, I'm looking forward to us doing our 750 subscriber special shiny hunt, and then we get to 875 subscribers before it finishes. Because for those who don't know, there's this weird tradition of every time we start a subscriber special shiny hunt, we reach the next subscriber milestone special shiny hunt before we finish the previous one. Like, it happened with every single subscriber special, with the exception of the first one we ever did, which was for shiny Grubbin. It was Reshiram. We got Reshiram when we went to 300 subscribers. We got Zygarde after we got to 400 subscribers. We got Zapdos after getting to 625 subscribers. And we got to 700 and... Actually, wait. No, Bagon's the one that broke it. Bagon's the one that broke it, I think. Yeah, because we got Bagon, like, super ridiculously fast. Bagon's the one that broke the chain. No, I think Bagon was the one that actually broke the chain. Because we did Bagon for 625. And we got Bacon. We got Bacon. Bacon, the dragon that evolved into Shelgon. No. Bagon. Sorry, I just got Bacon on the brain. I love Bacon. We got Bagon at, like, ridiculously fast. And yeah, we did hit the like goal. We did hit the like goal. Thank you, Ahsoka. We did hit the like goal. Thank you for reminding me of that. But yes, round of applause to everyone. Thank you all for, of course, this. It does mean the world that, like, you guys help with this. Again, I would not be able to do. I'm Kevin from Home Alone and cheese pizza. Cheese pizza. I was never a cheese pizza person. Cheese pizza person. Granted. I also do love. I love Shiny Gyarados. Shiny Gyarados is also. I also have Shiny Gyarados. It's so good. But yeah, I'm not the biggest cheese pizza person because my old daycare in summer camp I used to go to would only order cheese pizza, but it was like the cheese pizza from this like really low quality like pizza place that would basically just they'd order like, you know, like 30 pizzas. Of course, you know, it's a daycare summer camp. They have to have a lot of pizzas to feed everyone. But it was like really not good cheese pizza, and I just despised it. And it's because of just having had to eat that pizza for like so many years, and I hated it. I don't like cheese pizza anymore. It's actually funny that you actually mentioned that, Ahsoka, because I actually just downloaded Hegemony today. I am going to be playing Hegemony. But yeah, I am looking forward to playing Hegemony. I mean, bacon pizza is good. Like, bacon is one of those things where it's very hard to go wrong with bacon. And, Alpha, it depends on what format, it depends on, like, what format for Sceptile, because, like, if it's singles, not as much, but in doubles, you put it next to a Pokemon that's, like, a Discharge, or Parabolic Charge was actually one of the strategies people did with it. It's just a monster. It's just a monster. It depends on, like, what format you're battling in it with. Really, Fish? You don't like bacon? I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. It isn't for everyone. Fair enough. I can understand that. Also, I just realized we're at 3366. I just realized that. 3367. In Ultra Sun, defeating my Mega Mewtwo X with my Mega. Oh, you're going up against Giovanni. Giovanni and his Mega Mewtwo. Yeah, I loved Team. Here's me about that. I loved Giovanni and like that they had Team Rainbow Rocket with all the legendaries. That was a highlight for me when it came to that game, just because having like, you know, these villains with legendary Pokemon that are fully EV and nature trained was insane. Pepperoni Canadian bacon pizza. I will have to try that, Ahsoka. I will have to try that. That sounds delicious. Oh, singles online. Yeah, singles, Mega Septile I don't think is that good in singles. But granted, I've never seen it. I don't really play singles all that much, and I don't really play the Mega formats. But I do remember that in doubles, when the legendaries, like the box art legendaries, are not present, it actually was like pretty decently strong. Because if you put it next to a Pokemon with like Parabolic Charge or Discharge, it activates Lightning Rod. And Lightning Rod boosts up Mega Septile's special attack by 1 stat point. By, well, 1 stage. And eventually, you just boost up your stats to like an insane degree, and it just becomes just a freight train monster of destruction. I love it. It's like, I've done like something similar to that with my Storm Drain Gastrodon, where I basically just put next to a Pokemon with Surf and just start just shooting Surf at things next to a Gastrodon and just boost Gastrodon's special attack into oblivion and just blast everything. Really? You do not like seafood? Really? I love seafood. Is probably my favorite thing to eat. I love seafood. I love seafood. It's always delicious. Okay, fine. Run away, B-Barrel. My favorite black shiny is Haxorus. My favorite black shiny is Haxorus by a country mile. I love it. Really, besides, I mean, I love crab. I love crab and lobster. Very, very delicious. Very, very delicious. But yeah, it's like, normally this would all make me hungry, but I just ate a little bit before stream, so I'm not really that hungry. Yeah, we'll be able to make it to 3,400, 3,500. We'll be able to make it to 3,500. We'll definitely be able to make it there. Seafood is really good. I just got back from vacation in Bermuda. Seafood in Bermuda is something. I mean, yeah, it's amazing. I love it. Favorite green shiny? That's probably a tie between Dragonite's shiny and shiny Venusaur. Because both of them are fantastic in my opinion. I love them. But yeah, it's probably going to be a tie between those two. I kind of toggle back and forth mentally every so often about that. Favorite purple shiny? I actually don't really know of that many purple shinies. This is gonna require some thought. I mean, the obvious one is Kyogre, because purple Kyogre is hilarious. I love it. Like, purple Kyogre is great. But I gotta think there are other purple shinies out there that I also like. Because, like, purple is my favorite color. Oh, Thalassophub. Makes sense, Domestic. Makes sense. I mean, yeah, Domestic, we would get along wonderfully because I love Shiny Tyrantrum. I love Shiny Tyrantrum. But also, for anyone who does not already know, there's a Discord link to our Discord server in the description below. And, if you guys would like to join the Discord, keep in touch with all of us, get updated when, we are going live, and, of course, be in voice call for some Dynamax adventures. Love to have that, and, just always happy to have, new people popping in. But I said, let me actually look at, like, purple shiny Pokemon. Purple shiny Pokemon. Because, like, the only ones that I know off the top of my head are, like, all the blue Pokemon from, like, Hoenn that turn purple. Oh, right! Shiny Honchcrow's purple! I mean, I think you can, like, make a case that it's kind of, like, purplish, but, like, Shiny Honchcrow, though. Shiny Honchcrow. Kingdra also is purple. Well, I mean, I searched up, like, purple shiny Pokemon, and, I mean, and Lapras, Swampert, all those Pokemon did come up for purple. Wailord came up for purple. But, I mean, Honchcrow and Kingdra. That is a very, very big toss-up for me. Like, I mean, I do like Lapras as shiny, but like I think it's gotta be either Honchkrow or Kingdra for me. It's yeah, I do miss Gen 2 Purple Charizard. I miss Gen 2 Purple Charizard. I think it is objectively superior to Black Shiny Charizard. But Black Shiny Charizard is still pretty good. But I love purple. Again, I love purple. My favorite color. Yeah, I do love how it is purple in Gen 2. Yeah, my favorite green shiny is going to be either Dragonite or Venusaur. I love those two. Like, I love that it's green because it reminds me a lot of like those old dragons. Like the old like drawings of dragons which have that green coloring. So that's probably why I like it. Well, right, Salamence is also a green shiny. Salamence is also a green shiny. Actually, I think Salamence is probably my favorite green shiny. Salamence is probably my favorite green shiny. I do agree, Metagross is a very good Pokemon. Though, amusingly, I don't actually use Metagrossing competitively. I don't really use competitive Metagross, and I don't know why. It's just, I mean, when I used a weakness policy Metagross for a while when it came to VGC, but I mean, I generally use, like, Togekiss on my teams. I generally use Togekiss. Though I did use Metagross for my Draft League team. I appreciate the thought, Kay, but I don't like to accept shinies from like traded from viewers. It's just like a personal thing. I like to get my shinies myself, but I appreciate the thought. I do appreciate the thought. I do very much appreciate that thought. It's sort of a mental tick for me. Just like I like to like, hunt my own shinies. But thank you for the thought. Meanwhile, we're just getting through all our things. Yeah, Tyrantrum's shiny is amazing. Once we finish shiny hunting Amora, which I regret shiny hunting Amora. I do very heavily regret it. When we finish either the Lilligant shiny hunt... yeah, we did like all... my favorite blue shiny is Tyrantrum. My favorite blue shiny is Tyrantrum. I love Tyrantrum. It's so good. I mean, but Rockruff is also a good one. Rockruff is also a very, very good one. Again, Rockruff is just a very good boy. Rockruff is a good boy. We love doggos. We always love doggos. Orange shiny. Okay, that's... I can't really think of orange shiny Pokemon. I mean, I guess, like, sort of Heatran, but, like, I'm not really. I actually can't think of orange shiny Pokemon. Huh. Orange shinies. What about Miltank? Nah. No, thank you. Not the blueberry ice cream. Not the blueberry ice cream domestic. Not the blueberry ice cream cow. Not the blueberry ice cream cow. 8. But yeah, there's orange shiny. Shiny Reggie Generation. Really? I mean, I respect that. I respect that, Raphael. That's dedication right there. That is dedication. But yeah, the orange shinies, I'm not really sure what my favorite orange shiny would be, because, like, there's a lot of... I can't think of orange shiny Pokemon. I really can't think of any. Yeah, it's like, I am just blanking. I mean, the only thing I can think of, like, is Heatran. Heatran is the only thing I can think of. Where, like, orange probably doesn't stick out to me. I do appreciate the idea, Raphael, but I'm not sure if I am going to do that, because the full odds hunts have kind of broken me. But I do like the idea. I do like the idea, though. So, again, like, I am always on the lookout for new stream ideas. However, I have, like, a literal notebook page full of series ideas, and I would like not back myself up too heavily so I can keep, like, a little bit flexible for things. Oh yeah, Shiny Bloom is orange. It is orange. I forgot about that. Shiny Bloom is good. Shiny Bloom is a good shiny. It is a good shiny. Fitting, someone actually got a Shiny Bloom a few days ago in here. Draco got a Shiny Bloom a few days ago here, and I'm like, your luck's insane, man. Your luck's insane. Yeah. It's like, I gotta do that. Oh man, huge power Breloom would be fun. Huge power Breloom would be fun. Like, any physical attacker that gets huge power would just be an absolute joy to use. Like, I remember, I forget what it was, but I think it was Anxious Christian had a sleep lock, or a Nuzlocke, where he had a huge power slacking, and it was just destructive. I mean, okay, would you consider a Shiny Zapdos an orange shiny, chat? Would you consider a Shiny Zapdos an orange shiny? Because, like, that's a question, because I love Shiny Zapdos. Like, Shiny Zapdos is one of probably my favorite shinies when it comes, like, legendaries. And I have a whole video, like, on my favorite shiny legendaries that's is going to be in the works in a few days. But I wouldn't... It's like, it's more of, like, a golden yellowish color than it is orange. Okay, I mean, again, if you guys consider it orange, then I'd say, like, probably Shiny Zapdos is my favorite orange shiny. But I also know, like, people have their own, like thoughts and takes on colors of Pokemon. It's why for so long, people can never agree whether Snorlax is blue or whether it is green. Because, yes, every game, like, it toggles back and forth depending on the actual game itself. So, it makes it very hard to determine that way. But, it's like, which is it? Is it blue or is it green? Or is it blue-green? I mean, it is a blue-green, but is it more blue or is it more green is the real question, and no one seems to be able to answer it. I love that. It's like, really, guys, is it so hard to, like, settle on, like, it's a color? Because it does actually toggle back and forth in terms of color, and I find that funny. But yes, new like goal. Let me actually go pan. So I mean, if someone could come up with a new like goal, I would be very happy to pin that. I would be very happy to pin that if one of you guys could come up with a new reasonable like goal. Like, not, like, oh yeah, 100 likes. I mean, something a bit vaguely reasonable that, like, we could conceivably, like, invite people to come in and have the likes go up for that, conceivably. But yeah, like, I mean, I'm always happy for that. Like, I love that. I am, like, truly happy with how well the channel has been doing. Yeah, that's reasonable. That's reasonable. Please take it out and check the mail. Okay. Alright. So, we're gonna go to 3,500, and then I got some things to do, but then, of course, we will be meeting back here. In about, a couple of hours, because we do have the Heatran Dynamax adventures. That's gonna be around 6:37, maybe 7:30. I haven't really decided yet. I'm still, like, working out what time to do for certain things. But yeah, we're gonna be meet back here for Heatran later. Actually, that could be a poll. What time to start Heatran today? EST time zone 6:30 7:30 8 dot. Yeah, let us ask to see if what you guys think would be a better time to start off the hunt at. Whoop whoop. We love a Wooper. We always love our Wooper. We always love our Wooper. He's a happy little boy. Wooper is happy. Hey. Yeah, man, I think that is a reasonable one. But remember, we gotta invite people to the stream. We only got about 80 more encounters before we gotta end up. So if we're gonna get to 30, you gotta get people. Share the stream. Let everyone know what we do. I love how it's over dramatic. I like to do things. It's fun. It's fun. I agree. I agree. That does seem pretty reasonable. I agree. It does seem pretty reasonable. 20. Ah, there we go. Quang. So yeah, so if we do if we do 400 encounters even in the next 2 days, you know, for like 200 encounters each of the next 2 days, then we'll be at 4,300 odd encounters. Hey Quentin, how you doing? How you doing, Quentin? If we do 400 encounters for each of the next 2 days, we will be at 4,300 odds encounters. So we'll be decidedly over odds. And that's not even assuming if we go for a little over 400 encounters for the next 2 streams. So we should, I mean, again, we're probably not going to end up getting a shiny. We're probably not going to end up getting a shiny is the thing. But we'll be over odds. And all things considered. Oh, you had a shiny Quagsire run from you. The biggest of sorrows. The biggest of sorrows for that. It's like, I would love a shiny Quagsire. I would love a shiny Wooper. How fitting we're going to talk about Quagsire, and a Quagsire appears. Speak of the Quag, and it shall appear. Love Quag. So fun. It's a fun Pokemon. I also do love how it utterly freaking bodies Zacian. Like, I mean, I don't play singles, but I know that in, like, Uber's singles, people bring Quagsire with Unaware, they send it out against Zacian, and people, you know, use, you know, Zacian's, like, play rough on it. It doesn't do anything. So, what they do is, they start swords dancing, and they go again, and it does the same amount of damage. They don't realize that Quagsire has Unaware, and the better thing was just, okay, just recall the Zacian, because eventually, like, Quagsire's either gonna, like, use Earthquake on it and KO it, or they are going to use probably Scald and burn it. And then your Zacian is just a potato for the rest of the match. And I love that. It's like, that's one of the reasons why I say, like, I prefer Zacian existing over to the Megas being present in competitive Pokemon. Because, yes, Zacian is vastly overpowered, and it is more powerful than any of the individual Megas or Primals, with the exception of, like, maybe a case can be made for, is it more powerful? Ooh, that's a video idea. That's a video idea. Who's stronger? Zacian or Primal? That is actually an interesting video idea I just thought of right now, and I love it. But yeah, it's like, outside of pretty much Primal Groudon and, like, maybe to a degree Primal Kyogre and possibly Mega Rayquaza, like, Zacian is more powerful, not vastly more powerful, but, like, more powerful than any of the Megas. But when asked, would you rather have the Megas or would you rather have the Zacian, people will overwhelmingly say Zacian. Because at least in the case of Zacian, you know it's a single Pokemon. And the ways of beating that very single Zacian are far easier to do than, you know, planning out countermeasures for, you know, 30 plus Megas. Yeah. I mean, I'm very much in the same camp of I'd rather have Zacian than the Megas. Just because, again, Zacian is a single Pokemon. And, you know, in competitive Pokemon, it is a very, very well-known thing. Like, it is a known thing by people who use Zacian that, yes, every single team for doubles is going to have 1 or 2 Pokemon that are there for no reason other than to remove Zacian from the table. So, like, it is a fact and a risk that they accept that, yes, I'm bringing Zacian for its power with the understanding I have a massive target painted on this thing because everyone knows it's coming, everyone knows what it's capable of, and they want it gone. And now you compare that to, you know, the Megas, where there are so many different options, you really cannot plan for all of them. You really just can, like, cover your bases as best you can, but you can't dedicate it to cover every single option just because there are so many of them. And that's, like, again, one of the reasons I prefer Zacian existing, because, again, you can easily, like, target counter Zacian. Like, that's one of the reasons why I bring my physically defensive Gastrodon for every VGC match that I do. Because I have teched this Gastrodon to be capable of surviving Zacian's attacks because it is so physically defensive. And can return, Scald, hopefully fish for burns, or go for Earth Power and try and land a knockout. You know, it's there to basically beat Zacian by slowing its rampage. Because sure, okay, Zacian can go for Swords. Okay, that gives me a free opportunity to Scald Burn it, to recover, to Earth Power, to do all kinds of things to it. Or, I just bring in Groudon. I just bring in my Groudon. Oh, and I have my Groudon Sun Boost, my Reshiram, and a bunch of other stuff, and just go for the throat. Just go straight for the throat. But yeah, like, I will fully acknowledge Zacian is unhealthy. Like, Zacian is not healthy at all for the metagame. It's very, very not good. I mean, you're not wrong, Mudkip. You are exactly correct. That is exactly what school is. So, glad to have you out, Mudkip. Glad to have you back here. How you been, Mudkip? How you been? I mean, now you are free from the clutches of that nightmare prison. So hopefully you're doing well now. Hopefully you're doing well. But yeah, do not forget, Mudkip, to leave a like on the video and vote for what time you would like us to start our Heatran hunt today. Because we're going to be resuming the Heatran hunt today, and the good thing is that with the Heatran... Hey, Jason V Gaming, how are you doing? How are you doing, Jason? It's been a while. How have you been? Because, like, the good thing about the Heatran Dynamax Adventure Hunt is that until we get the shiny Heatran, Ho-Oh Dynamax Adventures are kind of paused because I don't want to lose our great reset path we can use. Because, like, there are very few Pokemon I would ever, like, consider doing a reset for, like, path resetting to get. Heatran's one of them, and honestly, after seeing Heatran with no Wide Guard and, like, no ground moves, yeah, I do not know why I ever thought Heatran was an easy Dynamax. No, it is not. It is a nightmare to deal with. Whoop whoop. We love Happy Wooper. We love Happy Wooper. It's so happy. It's such a happy little boy. Hey. Ah! Hungry. Yeah, definitely get some food to eat, Mudkip. Definitely get some food to eat, Mudkip. But yeah, thank you for coming in here, Jason. So, I mean, we need luck. We need all the luck in the world. It's like, we're doing Safari Week. Shinies can run away from us, or we can just not find any shinies at all. So there is that. I half days at school. I always loved half days, because it means, okay, I get my school in and I'm done. Wait, did I not pick up the counter? There we go. I could have sworn I picked up the counter, but I guess I didn't. Sweet scent. One. Yeah, so we're slowly working our way through these encounters. 50 remain. Oh, well, 49 encounters remaining today, and then we go for our raid. Though the question is, who are we going to go raid? Because, like, generally this time of day, there's not a whole lot of people that are online, but hopefully we'll find someone. Hopefully we'll find someone. But yeah, I'm expecting us to either get a shiny, either very close to odds, or over odds in like any like the 200 encounters we're doing when we go above odds. Granted, again, if I do, I mean, again, 400 encounters for the 400 encounters for like the next 2 days each is a bit of a low estimate for encounters. No, Mudkip, I'm not ending there. I like doing round 100, or I like ending at like multiples of 10, multiples of 50, or multiples of 100. I like to end off at those. It's pronounced, Jackson. Oh, I am so stupid, Jackson. I thought the Z was an S. I thought the X was an S. I am so sorry about that, Jackson. I am so sorry about that. I am so sorry. Oh, you're hunting Feebas. You're hunting Feebas. Oh boy. Good luck to you, Alpha. Good luck to you. I have a planned shiny Feebas hunt, but it's got a little bit of twist to it, and I think you guys are gonna like that little bit of a twist on that hunt. So it's gonna be a bit of a fun one. But yeah, I'm dreading when I get to that hunt, just because I know we're gonna phase like 2 or 3 times on that hunt, just because my RNG is crap. As we have seen, my RNG is crap. I mean, I feel like you've used that before, Mudkip. I feel like you've said that before. But I mean, yes, that is also very true. That is also very true. Alright. Final 40 encounters of the day. 60. Johnny. No, Starly. Alright. Johnny Starly, you would at least be tolerable, because you're going to eventually be a Star Raptor, and I like Star Raptor. I do love how Final Gambit Star Raptor was a thing in VGC for a while. I do love that. Like, the only reason it never stopped was, like, interesting story about Final Gambit Star Raptor in doubles battles. It was, there was someone who was using Final Gambit Star Raptor as, like, their main, like, lead-off play for one VGC season. And the media, like, the gaming news, leaked, well, I guess not, like, leaked, but I guess it actually is leaked in this case. They, you know, they were basically doing, like, a write-up, like, oh, this is, like, all the teams that people had today, and these, like, the IV spreads, because they did the number calculation to figure out the speed investment, the natures, and everything like that, like, here's the move sets, and, you know, that, oh yeah, well, this person has a Final Gambit, but it was all over the internet, you know, because people who keep up to, you know, date on the news of VGC are, you know, people who are, you know, sometimes playing in those VGC formats themselves, and, but they weren't, like, you know, looking at the previous matches of the prospective opponents the next day. It was just they were following, like, the gaming news, and there was an article, like, written about the teams that people were using. And all over it was, oh yeah, this person's, yeah, they leaked their teams. And the media leaked, oh yeah, this one person, their lead-off play is Final Gambit Star Raptor. And so the next day, everyone who went up against them knew you're gonna go for Final Gambit Star Raptor for your first lead slot, and they just double protected. And it, like, screwed him over, because his Star Raptor was choice scarfed. So he either couldn't bring the Star Raptor for the first turn and then to switch it in, at which point, okay, I know what you're doing next turn and I can play around that. So it basically, like, spoiled his entire game plan. And I just think that is so crappy that this person thought of this amazing idea for a strategy, and the news just leaked the strategy, and I don't know if they won or lost the next day, because they top cut the previous days, like, they did very, very well. I don't remember how well they actually did, because this was my friend Steve Dose telling me about this, because he was there when this happened. He was at this, you know, regional event when this went on, so he was telling me about it during Community Day. Okay, yeah, they did cost him. Yeah, it was like, and I honestly think if the media does that and, like, they cost you, like, your battles in VGC, you should, like, I guess not, like receive, like, the same thing as, like, the winner did get, but, like, you should receive, yeah, you receive something for playing, because you lost not because you played badly, not because your team was bad. You lost because an external third party legitimately told the internet, yeah, this is what this guy's team is, this is what his team plays like, this is how you beat him. And I'm like, that's so, or at least, like, give him, like, at least, like, give, like, okay, you can go, you can redo your team, because this is an unfair advantage your opponents have over you. Like, that is horrible. And, like, I mean, I'm generally not someone who, yeah, like, okay, not like a reward, but no, I mean, I don't know if, like, reward is the right word, but some sort of, like, consolation. Like, you cannot fairly compete in this competition because an external third party leaks your entire information. And I really think, like, that should, like, exclude him from, like, getting penalized because he loses, because the media screwed him over. Like, I mean, at the very least, like, let them redo their team. Like, let them redo their team is what I say they should be allowed to do. You know, like, because I know when it comes to regionals, you have to keep your same team, but, like, in a case that you should be allowed to, like, change up your team a little bit, because, like, that's just unfair. What was your first shiny, if you remember? My first shiny I ever found was a shiny Onyx in Platinum about between 8 and 10 years ago. And I failed the Onyx because it KO'd my entire team. But after that, this was about 3 years ago, well, actually 4 years ago, I got a shiny Metagross, which was from an egg. And I consider that my first shiny because it was a nice Alpha getting the shiny Feebas. Round of applause for Alpha. Round of applause for Alpha. Again, the trend of I never get my shinies, but everyone else does, continues. But nice work, Alpha. Yeah, it's like, the media ruins regionals. They should not, yeah, they should not, I think that the media now can't do that anymore. They can't, like, leak stuff anymore. Hey, thank you, Way. Thank you, Way. How you doing? Can someone please go grab Way Gaming's link? Wonderful friend of mine and fellow creator of content and shiny hunter. I mean, again, your luck is insane, Alec. Alpha, your luck is insane. I love it. Nice get a shiny Atkins. I mean, oh yeah, Dawn Wings is part ghost. But yeah, like, yeah, that's actually the reason why it is shiny Metagross is my mascot. It's because when I got that Beldum, it was just from an egg. I was breeding for a competitive team Metagross, and the first egg was not shiny, and it had the wrong nature. And this was also before I had the shiny Charm, and I had no Masuda Ditto. So I was just full odds hatching eggs. Second egg was a shiny Beldum with the right nature, and I took that as a sign. Yeah, the people made it a ban where so, like, oh yeah, okay, so that is a ban. Okay, like, that, like, losing because of the media spoiling your team is something that I, like, I love VGC, and I want to go to more regionals. Someday I will go to more regionals, and, I mean, I'd love to make videos, of course, of me at the regionals, but that was always a huge where it was like, you know, if I do well, what if my team's online? People know what my team is gonna be. I can't, like, think on the fly that quickly. But yeah, it's like, I freaking worry about that, but now, like, it's good to know that. I mean, I agree with that, Mudkip, but also, can someone please go grab Way Gaming's channel link, please? They just popped in a little bit ago, and just want to send some love their way. Shiny Ekans was in Gen 4 Shield and Soul Silver, not Shield and Sword. And I used a bit of every Elite 4 up at Shield and Sword. Nice! And a level 100 Arbok. Nice. Arbok has a wonderful shiny. Did you get another shiny, Alpha? Did you get another shiny? Oh, got a good nature. Nice. What nature does the Feebas? The Feebas. What nature does the Feebas have? What nature does it have? I'm very interested to know what it has. Battle. I do like battle. Yeah, using it for every Elite 4. I love that. Like that's a delight. Thank you. But the only link that I'm probably. Thank you, Mudkip. Thank you, Mudkip. Oh, very good. That's a great nature. That's a good nature for it. Final 10 encounters of the day. Final 10 encounters of the day. I mean, it's a good shiny. It's a good shiny. I love it. Like, I at some point would like to hunt for a shiny Arbok. But also, let's close the poll. And the poll, let's see what time we should be going live for our Heatran Melty Face raid. I love Heatran. Honestly, okay, 6:30. I love how it's like 62% is 6:30. Then it's like just 9% for the other ones. Like no one voted for the other ones. I love that. I absolutely love that. Doop. Oh, nice. Shiny G-Max. Like, hello there, Terry P. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream, Terry. How are you doing? Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. We are just doing some Safari Week shiny hunts of Pokemon, but hopefully you having a good day. Also, one of the people in our chat actually just got another shiny, continuing the trend of me never getting a shiny in my own streams, but everyone else does. I actually don't know what Pokemon can be chain fished. Oh, nice! Shiny Kyogre and go. I love Shiny Kyogre. I actually have a Shiny Kyogre. One of the first actual shiny hunts I did. This wasn't for the channel. This was like before I actually even started the channel. And I mean, I just wanted a Shiny Kyogre. I just hunted in Ultra Space. Oh, and he'll give fish an Oras. Okay. I actually don't know what the Pokemon can be fished in that. Ekans was green. Shiny Ekans is green, I thought. I know Arbok is gold. And I know because I have a shiny Ekans in my Pokemon Go that I jokingly nicknamed Rayquaza ? And I love that. I have, I think, like 7 or 8 of Shundos. I have like 7 or 8 Shundos. I have a lot of them. Shiny Gibble. But I mean, Shiny Gibble is a great shiny. Shiny Gibble is a great shiny. It's okay, Goldie. It's fine. I understand. Plus, you can also just rewatch the stream later, because we always keep these things active later, so you can always, rewatch it later. But how are you doing, Terry? How are you doing this fine morning, Terry? It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I mean, we mistake. We make mistakes on Pokemon. I know I frequently mix up, like, Pokemon names. Oh, Shiny Alpha Carnivine. Nice. Yeah, Shiny Ekans is green. And I only remember that because the joking named it Rayquaza ? I mean, Shiny Axe, she was a great shiny. Alright, last encounter for the day. We end on a Quagsire. Alright, but now we get ready for a mechanized Maxis raid, our typical raid tag. Anyone who is new here, please, if you would be so kind, please leave a subscribe on the channel, and stick around for more. We're going live later today at about 6:30 my time, which is Eastern Standard Time, for Heatran Dynamax Adventures, and yeah, we do a lot of shiny, we do some Nuzlocke, and if you're new, please don't forget to subscribe. We're on that road to 1,000 subscribers, and hopefully, with your help, we can reach that. Alright, okay, so Bruno's doing the Nuzlocke. Fall Guys, no. Do we do Cam? Shine, let's see who's shiny hunting right now. Or is no one, okay, no one is shiny hunting. I mean, I guess we can go raid, we'll go raid Cam. We will go raid Cam. So, everyone, please get ready for the Mechanized Maxis raid over to Chem. And they are currently SOS chain hunting Alolan Meowth in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. So send them some love, and see you guys then. Have a nice day, and rock and roll on.